What are customs, and how do they differ from one culture to another?
Oh, sorry. So, custom it is a traditional and widely accepted way of behaving or doing something that is specific to a particular place, society, and time.
Customs are traditional behaviors or traditions which are specific for a particular society or the nation. They are also the representation of the nation, as every nation has its own traditions and the things that they are evolved through the years, through the generations. So they pass year by year, age by age, to their ancestors, uh, to their children, and so the traditions are different. And I think that customs represent how the nation is developed through the years and how it is. It's like representation, I guess. Yeah.
We can represent the customs like unique set of some behavior, some tradition of a particular group of people, country, nation, or family. The customs can be related to the everyday greetings, to the food, and also uh, to the some ceremonies of some nations.
Custom is inherited stereotypical way of behavior that are produced in certain society and habitual for their members. And from my point of view, the difference is that each country has their own history, stereotypes, and also is related of their religion.
How do customs contribute to the preservation of a culture's identity and traditions?
Customs have a crucial role in preserving to the uniqueness or the identity of some culture. Uh, Customs can help also to recognize some nation, some group of people, how they was in the past and how they are in the present, and also the customs can go through the generation, from one generation to the next generation, and it can help to save the uniqueness and identity of nation. One of my favorite Kazakh nation customs is doing asar. Doing asar, it is like helping for needy families, for needy person, for the absolutely free. It is like helping in the work at their houses or in the construction and so on. But this custom is also not static and changing through the time. While in the past, Asar was like people helped for the needy families, like doing the work by themselves. But in this time, it is only like just donating, spending money for them.
So, customs play an important role in perceiving culture and the traditions because these are very interconnected things. And by following the customs, we develop our culture and don't let it disappear.
Can you give examples of customs that they've evolved or changed over time? What drives these changes?
One of the examples of the cultures which changed over the time, I guess it can be Suyinche. It's like Kazakh tradition when you hear a good news from someone and you give him the present in material way, like in a material representation. For example, in early 17th, Kazakhs give their currency at that time was like sheep or lambs, and they give the lamb for the people who have good news in their family. In the last century, it was like physical money, and now it's like we send money by bank accounts, and so I guess the development of technologies drive to change of these cultures through the time, and it is much easier now than it was before.
In my opinion, customs play a vital and important role in preservation of our cultural identity and traditions, because customs promote and contribute to the preservation of cultural and tradition, since they provide insight into our history, our tradition and past, and show our rich history. And also, I think we must adhere it, because our ancestors left it to us as a legacy. So I know one custom, it is called Bata Biru in Kazakh language, and in English it can be called like a wish after a meal. And as a rule, it is given by the eldest family member or a guest. Means that we live in abundance and that everything will be good and should be good in the future. It has changed over the time, because before the elders themselves can give speech, and they themselves sincerely gave the bata. But now, unfortunately, our youngest persons, people simply teach this in a prepared speech and cannot say everything in their own words, and this is unfortunately.
Currently, traditions like Kalma and Salam Salu are observed in some regions of Kazakhstan, and in some regions, people are fundamentally opposed. The reason for this situation maybe is Kazakhstan's present in the colony of Russians, and people they have become closer to Russian culture, and some observe their traditions like Pascha.